Curious what I'm using now for journals and planners? Well, then this is the video for you, because in this video, we're going to go over my mid-year lineup, and I hope you enjoy it. So grab a cup of coffee, pull up a chair, and let's get to it, guys. Hi, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin. Glad you are here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys. So there's a lot of chatter. People are already coming up with their 2024 lineups and things like that. And I'm like, whoa, we're in July. But I can't say that I'm not thinking of 2024 too. I'm a planner. What can I say? I like to have a game plan. Whether or not that game plan actually goes all the way to the end, that's another story. But I think it really is a good time for me anyways, personally, to try out different systems, different planners, and kind of like get into them now and see if it's something that I can keep up with. Is it worth it? Do I need it? All those things. So then when October, September, November, the fall, all things pumpkin spice and planners are out and about, I can order what I need and what I want and be prepared for the new year. So with that being said, I thought this was a really great opportunity to touch base with you guys and share with you my planner lineup. Some things have changed. Most of it stayed the same. I would say there's 2 additions to my planner and journals. I also do have my planner that I use. This is my personal planner. It's my personal journal. It's kind of a bullet journal, but not really. It's more of like just a place for me to write my thoughts, and sometimes I get decorative in it, but it is personal, so that isn't shared on the channel. Okay, so there's that one also, and then I do have another one here that I've kind of picked up and put down again, so this one might not stay in the lineup. So let's get to this, okay? Let's start with, should we start with what we know, or should we start with what we don't know? What's new? Let's start with what we have, and then we will go with what's new. So I'm going to actually put this one in this pile, because I'm not sure if I've shared that one with you guys. All right, so if you've been on the channel for a little bit now, you know the Hobonichi cousin is my planner piece. I could legit just get rid of all this stuff, but I have an obsession with planners and journals, so that's probably not going to happen, but I could and just live in this guy. This is by far my favorite planner ever, and I'm 41 years old, and I've been planning for probably at least 22 years or so. More than that, when I hit high school, we had a planner or an agenda, whatever you want to call it. So this is it though for me. Could that change in the future? Absolutely. Is this meeting my needs right now? Absolutely. So I use this for my weekly planning. I love the columns, and I love how it is a timed column, so I can do time blocking if I need to. I do like how I can also just use it as a to-do list if I need to. I don't have to do everything as a time blocking, but this comes in more handy when I am working or the kids have a schedule and things that I need time blocking for. Summertime, not so much, although sometimes it helps. Like if I'm going to take some time in the morning to film, and I like to block out that so I know that this is what I'm doing and that I'm available from this time on this day. But my favorite part is this journal section. I absolutely love this section. I'm a big journaler. I like to journal. I like to write. That's why I have a bunch of them. But this daily section is really nice. I like being able to have my to-do and then just a little blurb about what happened that day, maybe the feelings I was feeling, and just all the things. So let's see. If you guys have been on the channel for a little bit, I have not used this calendar. In my defense, I haven't used it in any of my other planners either. So maybe in 2024, I decide to use this. So if you guys have any tips, tricks, or anything that you like to track or use this for, other than the thing that I would use it for is to track yearly subscriptions and things like that, which we really don't have that many because we've been kind of cutting the fat, or yearly doctor's appointments and tracking them in here. But yeah, I haven't really figured anything out on what to use these pages for, even just creatively, if I'm not going to use it as a calendar. So if you have any suggestions, I am open to them. And of course, there's your monthly section, which I tend to be back and forth into on a weekly basis to see what the month or that week has in store for me. So here's my Hobonichi cousin. Absolutely love this book. I like how chunky it's gotten. And honestly, I think for 2024, this guy will be coming with me. I do like the whole Hobonichi. I don't know if I'm going to do an AVAC for the cousin. I don't like having two separate planners, and I really kind of like this chunkiness of this, and it doesn't really come anywhere with me because this is like my at-home on the desk planner. So yeah, so this Hobonichi cousin is definitely coming with me in 2024. Next up, we'll stay on the Hobonichi train here. Next up is my Hobonichi weeks, which I first started this in October of 2022. I had bought a January start, and I started in October because I had seen a bunch of them on my Instagram feed and I was very curious. So I got one and I fell in love with this Toma River paper. I think it's fantastic. I love it. Since then, I bought another one. So this is a spring start. I just really liked this cover. I like the one that I originally started with, but I'm weird like that, and I just wanted something a little bit different. I really like how neutral this was, and the other one kind of reminded me a little bit more of like fall and winter, which is when I bought it and when I picked it, but I really like this one. So we'll probably be finishing out the year in this, and what I think I'm going to do is I don't know, because I don't like to feel overwhelmed, like I bit off more than I could chew. If I can make it all happen and what I have already, I will. But I'd like to start like a food and exercise journal. I want to take my measurements. Really want to get serious about losing some weight for nothing other than health purposes. I could lose about 20 pounds, but I'd really like to tone up and just feel good again and have like that energy that I used to have. So I might use my other one to kind of do a food and workout journal, but again, we will see. Okay, my dad was just knocking at my door. It was unexpected. He stopped by to say hello, so I really don't know where I was at, but I think I was talking about how I might use my Hobonichi weeks. It was a full year. It was from January to December. I think I'm gonna start using it to track like my workouts and my food. Yes, are there apps that can do that? Sure. But do I like to write it down and actually see it? And then I might take some pictures and like print out a picture and put it in so like week to week I can start to see that change. But we'll see, because I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. So this is my weeks that I'm using now. It's an everyday carry. We don't really do too much in the summertime, so I'm making sure that like my calendar is up to date. So I will still take this with me when I go out, especially to make appointments and whatnot. But instead of using it for like a daily, what I need to do each day, I've been using it as just an ongoing to-do list. And all the things that I need to do for the week, it's not specific unless I put it in this column and that's something that needs to be done or it's an appointment. And I've been really enjoying using it this way. So I might actually continue using it this way because I really do like making lists and then checking them off. So that is the Hobonichi cousin, and I'm really liking this cover that I have. It's a passport traveler's cover. Love it. It's really nice. Okay, so those are the planners that we know. Now I have some journals also. I use this little Leuchtturm journal for my affirmations. So I do some affirmation journaling in the morning as part of my miracle morning, and I like to journal about it. I like to find something that I'm feeling and either write about how my day is going to be and visualizing how that day is going to be, because that is part of the miracle morning. I don't share this too much because it's not that it's super personal, but I just don't share it that often. But I will give you guys a quick little flip through, and I'm actually doing really well. I'm on page 75, so I think this might be a planner that I'm going to finish. Or not planner, journal. I do this thing where I love paper, I love journals, and I'm like, ooh, that's cute. Like, I have 5 notebooks right in front of me right now that are just used for random things. I don't finish things, so I like that this is smaller. The pages are smaller. There's about 187 pages in this journal. It seems like a lot, but because the pages are smaller, I'm kind of going through them faster. So I'm almost halfway done with this one. I'm pretty excited. I also have my reading journal. This is, oh, you know what? I didn't show you guys. So in my Hobonichi, I was actually using the calendar, my Hobonichi weeks. I've been using this calendar to track like migraines, but I only made it to May. So I think I just didn't like how I coded it. So I think continuing, I'm going to try to code it a little bit differently, but I was keeping up with it, and then it just kind of ran away with me. And also, I still haven't used my notes section for anything. And I had such plans to use it, but I do use it for my reading. I actually have 2 books that I have to update this with, but I just use these trackers that are available in my shop, and then I put it on a sticker paper and put them back here. So I could continue to use it if I need to, but I'm not reading super duper fast, although I am reading faster than I normally do. I'm at 15 books this year, so I've actually read more than I normally do in a year. But I'm not sure what I want to use these back pages for. I can't use, not that I can't, but I don't want to use them for like daily pages or journaling. So I might try to, maybe I'll use this section for my weight and all that tracking. We'll see. But I wanted to share that. I totally forgot to share that with you guys. Brings me to my book journal. I don't know if I've shared this journal. So it's a Leuchtturm again. This is their, really like their paper. I like how it's fairly thin, and I like the off-white. Like I've kind of gotten used to that now with the Hobonichi. But I've just been printing out, these are some stickers from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. I think that's where these are from. And I just print out like the book covers, and I've been just kind of playing around with it. These are from Amber Plans Her Day. No, not Amber Plans Her Day, Caitlin Plans, there we go. And just writing little blurbs about my books. I read no books in April, only the samples. And then just, again, these are Caitlin Plans. Those were from her advent calendar, and I've just been kind of decorating and just putting down stickers for the book covers, and I've been enjoying it. I haven't updated it for June. I have 2 books to update and write in the front and then write about them, so I'll probably do that a little later. But I'm enjoying this, and this is something that I'm not going to finish in the year. I'll have this for a while, so I kind of like that, and then I can look back and see what I've read. So there's this one. This one's not going anywhere. Part of like having all the journals too is that I don't feel like I absolutely have to be in these journals every single day or planners. So like the affirmations planner, I can show you right here actually. I don't always, like, so last time I wrote, let's see, was 27th of June, and I skipped from the 12th. So I only wrote a couple of times in June, and now here we are on Tuesday the 11th, and it's July. So I don't get upset with myself. This is when I want to, or I feel like it. There are affirmations in here. I do write affirmations in this one also, so it's kind of like a bonus. This is like my affirmations / visualization, which basically is just, this is how I am feeling, and this is how I'm visualizing my day going, and I don't always get a chance to write in it. But I'm not mad at it, and I'm not mad at myself. I've decided over these years that I do like journals and I do like planners. I have this one that I'm in all the time. Usually it's a daily thing. I might skip a day here and there. Sometimes on the weekends I don't have a chance, but I will, if it's just a day or two, like if it's just Saturday, like Sunday afternoon, I'll write about Saturday kind of thing. But no pressure. I try to give myself grace. I enjoy having all these things, so it isn't like a, oh my gosh, I have to sit here and fill out 12 planners and 3 journals and all the things. It's just when I feel like it, I might pick this journal up and I might write in it. I might pick this journal up and write in it. And I feel like it's, because I don't put pressure on myself anymore, I'm able to enjoy, without going crazy, different journals and planners and different moods and seasons of my life and what I want to use them for. And I like it, and it's been working. So this planner is a goal planner, or a journal. This is a goal journal. This is kind of new. When did I set this up? June. So I did this in June. This is only about a month old, but I haven't really done too much. It's just, I've got a little bit in here of like my social media goals, and then like just my perfect night and morning, and just different things that I am trying to get done to be productive in my personal life and in all things Planning Life with Erin. So I'm trying this out, and again, no pressure. Let's see, what else? we'll do this Hobonichi last. This is my new favorite. Okay, so in this package, in this planner pouch, I have my Aura Estelle. I did a setup for this for June. And I have my setup ready to go for July, actually. I haven't done it yet. Let's see, where is it? Where's June? So I did my planner setup, my calendar, my monthly for June. This is for all things Planning Life with Erin. So I'm probably not going to share any of like the finished spreads, but I will do setups. But this is for things like goal planning, and then just scheduling content and how I want things to be and what the lineup's going to be. And I think my kittens are ripping my curtains right now. Come here. Come here. Okay, I need to pause. Sorry about that, guys. Kittens are like trying to climb my curtains in my back door. I have long curtains in my living room too, and I already told Joe, I'm like, so, I have to find room in the budget to buy shorter curtains because they're long, like to the floor, but I can't do anything about the ones in my dining room. So, hopefully they don't rip them. But anyways, they're just having fun. They're playing around on the floor, and then their claws get in there, and I'm afraid they're going to rip them down. So I kind of moved them, but they went back. Anyways, they're fine. Back to this. So the Aura Estelle, I'm liking this planner. I'm kind of slow to get into it. But I have done some things. Like I said, I planned out my June, kind of messing around with it and how I want the layouts to look. And then how I want to do my goal setting. So it's still a work in progress, but so far I'm liking it. I like that this is undated. Maybe what I'll do is I will pick up a dated version for 2024. But for right now, this is working pretty good. And I'm excited to use this a bit more and really get into it. But again, this is like strictly work stuff. I can use my Hobonichi cousin for that too, but sometimes I feel like it's nice to have it all in one place, and then other times I feel like my calendars especially can get a little too overcrowded between, you know, potentially like bills that I need to remember to get paid, appointments, things for the kids, Planning Life with Erin things, and get a little crowded, and I find it hard to, you know, just kind of like look at the calendar and say, while I'm at an appointment, and say, okay, yep, I can go on this day, or if I'm on the phone with somebody, I'd be like, yes, I'm free on this day. So I kind of like that I can just separate it, and I can put Planning Life with Erin stuff in here. And I've been trying to be intentional with my time. And part of being intentional with my time is having a plan and a content schedule, so I'm not questioning what I'm doing or feeling frantic or anything like that. So far, so good on this one. So this is a new addition, and I'm liking it. And I really like this planner. I think it's a very well-made planner. Personally, I think I would like thinner paper, but I think I just like thinner paper. But this is a good weight too. Okay. And then next, but definitely not least, this one's the last one. This is a new addition to my planner lineup and to the channel. These cats are driving me crazy. It must be like the mid-afternoon zoomies right now. Okay, so this is new to the channel. I actually put up a video on Monday, and it was a little ASMR journaling session. Let me know if you enjoyed that or if you've checked it out and if it's something you'd like to see more of on the channel. And I also did a setup video for this. So the cover I got from Amazon. I think it's so cute. I'm really liking it. It's a Passport Travelers cover, and I managed to get it to fit. I stretched out the elastics a little bit, and I got it to fit in there. This planner is going to be more for like memory keeping and self-care. So this is for me to make sure I am taking care of myself and I am doing what needs to be done for me. There is not going to be any Planning Life with Erin things in here. There's not going to be anything for like mom life and chores, laundry, things like that. This is just me, my feelings, and what I feel like I need that day. Trying to take time to listen to my body and my needs and fill my cup and use the oxygen mask so I can help everyone else around me. Especially that it's summertime. I'm feeling very burnt out. I'm feeling very drained and torn and pulled on so many different places. So I am trying to get better with taking care of me instead of worrying about on top of worrying about everybody else's doctor's appointments and whatnot. What doctor appointments do I need to make? Maybe do I want to start budgeting for a massage? Do I need a massage? Do I need a self-care day? That kind of thing. So that's what I'm using this for. I haven't really Again, here we are with this calendar. I haven't used it. Oh, and this is also the AVEC. So this is for July through December. It's so cute. And if I do this in 2024, we'll see how this goes. But if I do this in 2024, it probably will be the AVEC, because I think I like the idea of having this. And I think I said this in my setup video. Smaller, instead of feeling like kind of overwhelmed or like, oh no, I'm not going to finish it. And it's just small. It's just a shorter. It's thinner. It's half year. It's 6 months. I think I can do that. And again, no pressure. So if I miss a day, I miss a day. But to set myself up for success in this planner, I have gone ahead and, I have planned out or pre-decorated the pages so I can just sit down and I can write. I could take it with me maybe to the beach, or if I'm outside by the pool and I don't have to worry about taking like markers or stickers with me, I can just sit down with my pen and I can write. So I'm really enjoying this one. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to use the monthly for anything yet. I might use it for some memory planning and maybe put some emojis or different things just to mark some fun days or something that maybe me and the kids did or we did as a family. So I am really liking this planner. I would have to say this one's probably one of my faves right now. And that's okay. Like to have this one be my fave and maybe this one was my fave or this one, I like to kind of swap things out a little bit and change things around. And it's all what I need in the moment. Like, so this is like goal planning, personal and for Planning Life with Erin. And this has been doing well. But like I said, I haven't written it too much. I feel like I wrote down the goals and I came up with some action plans and I came out with like the perfect morning and things like that. But I haven't really gotten into anything else that I want to write in here. And then this is just me setting the tone for my day, which summertime is just a completely different schedule for me. So I don't always write it in here. I just one-stop shop and I'll write it in my cousin. So I'm really enjoying all these planners. This one's my favorite right now. It's so cute and I really like it. And again, part of what I love about the Hobonichi cousin is these daily pages. It's my favorite part. These are obviously a little smaller, but that's okay. This is just me and my thoughts. There is some crossover. Is there crossover? That'd be the word. There is some, like, I might write something in here and then kind of maybe dive a little deeper into it. Like, I was feeling sad and rushed today or whatever, and then get into maybe why I was feeling rushed and then what I could do to kind of dial that back, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that was a good example. Okay, so do you need all these planners to plan? No. Do I need all these planners to live life and plan? No. Do I like to have them? I do. I really do. They bring me joy. They make me happy. And here we are. So, like I said, things kind of change a little bit when it's summertime. I'm home a little bit more. I have maybe more opportunities to write. And then, for things like the Hobonichi weeks, it's more of like a list, which I'm a list girl. I love lists. I have lists everywhere. I have a list here. I have a list in my Hobonichi cousin and my weeks. Like, it's everywhere. And I still forget to do things. Hi. So anyways, I'm really enjoying this layout, this setup though, or setup lineup. There we go. I'm really enjoying this lineup. I think if I had to maybe put one on the back burner for now, I think it might be this one. Because I would like to have it all in one place and have it here. I thought maybe I could use this for scheduling too, but there is no calendar in here. So this might change. We'll see in the next couple of months if we do another planner update. We'll see if this changes at all. But I think that I would like to use this for goal setting, and this way I have everything in one planner for anything and all things related to Planning Life with Erin, and I can have some clear action plans and goals and a calendar to write it down. So that is my updated planner lineup. Like I said, only a couple of things changed. For the most part, everything has stayed the same, which is kind of crazy because that normally doesn't happen with me. I'm usually like bouncing between, like I was a happy planner and I was bouncing between layouts and then a Franken plan and then, all the things. And even though it sometimes like it felt right, but then like there were other things I would neglect, and I don't know. So this is like kind of nice. This is, I've stuck with these two and these two since December. So these four have stayed the same. One of the ones that I was using also in December or January was my Happy Planner Classic. I was using that for memory keeping. And I still use it, but just not as consistently as I thought I would. But for big things like holidays, birthdays, things that I want to... like I make my kids signs for the last day of school, so I have those in there, and then I have like some pictures of the last day of school and stuff like that. So I use it far and few between. It's not an everyday thing or a weekly memory planner by any means, but I do like having a spot to put my pictures. So that would be the only thing I haven't showed you guys, but that would probably be the only thing that I thought maybe I'd be more consistent with when we were in January. But these are the 3 that are new to the lineup from January. And I think, like I said, this one probably isn't going to be used. Maybe I'll repurpose it for something else because so far these 2, this is like personal goals, things I can do for me. And then this is for business. So I essentially took this little one and I took it and put it into 2, but I'm really excited about it. We'll see where this takes us. Okay, guys, if you have made it this far, hi, thank you. I'm so happy you are still here with us, and I hope you enjoyed this video with my planner lineup. 2024 is, I guess, around the corner. It'll be here before we know it. I just told Wes the other day, I'm like, hey, I was like, because he was really sad when Christmas was over last year. And I'm like, think of it this way. It's almost Christmas again, which is crazy because time really does fly. But I would have to say for sure for 2024, if you are asking me today what is coming with me, it's my 2024 year. It'll be a Hobonichi cousin, definitely the Hobonichi weeks. My reading journal will stay and my affirmation journal will stay. So we will see if the A6, Hobonichi A6 and the Aura Estelle lasts into 2024. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, my updated planner lineup. And as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and spend it with me. I know we're all busy, so taking that time is truly, truly appreciated. And if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do so now and then hit that little bell notification so you're notified anytime we come up with something new on the channel. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.